Hey there friends, welcome back to my garden. Well, you sure weren't gone very long, but just long enough for me to repot this Dendrobium amethystoglossum, and I want to show you how I did it. Well, first of all, I could not get it out of its pot, and so I had to break the pot in order to get the plant out. Now I'm not going to throw these shards away. The clay is great for using as ballast at the bottom of a pot, or just breaking it up even further and mixing it together with some potting media. Clay is very friendly for orchids and plants as well. So when I took it out of its pot, it was just a big clump of roots. Most of the roots were dead. Some of them were living. Well, the dead ones showed up as white. Now when you wet them, the growing roots are green, like this one, and the dead roots are white. Well, it was so compact, I thought I could cut it with these clippers, but no, I actually had to use this saw. So I cut away as much as I could, and then in the bottom of the pot, I found that I only needed one layer of the cork, and the rest is the potting media. Now I made a little hole here and one on the other side, and then I ran this wire through across the plant to hold it in place. I also added a new name tag. I put that one inside, and another second name tag on the outside with the name to the bottom, so that when the water comes down, the name has at least a chance of surviving. You always use a pencil on your name tags. It's the only thing that really withstands the weather. Sharpies just don't work. They fade in the sunlight or in the heat. Now this is still a pretty top-heavy pot because of these long canes. So what I'm going to do is, it perfectly fits inside this plastic pot, which I'm then going to attach this hanger, and then it will hang in the orchid pergola and get a spritz of water every morning. Now the nice thing about this potting media, it's the charcoal, the clay pebbles, and the lava rock, and none of that will decompose. It will always stay nice and fresh for this orchid. When I put it in this pot, I noticed that the growing pattern of the plant was going in two directions. It was going here to the right, and it was going here. So I pushed this side of the orchid against this side of the pot, so that in the pot it has plenty of room to grow this way and to grow that way. So I'm looking forward to it blooming again, and see you again soon. Thanks so much for stopping by.